Science.
How much does the Earth weigh? Great question, Madison. Let's see if we can figure it out together. We can't exactly put the Earth on a scale, but we can get to the answer by investigating two other questions. First, how big is the Earth? And second, how dense is the Earth? Let's start with how big is the Earth? You're not going to believe it, but a mathematician from Alexandria named Eratosthenes calculated the size of the Earth over 2,000 years ago. How on earth did he do that? Cue the drum roll. He used a stick. Yep, that's it. Just a stick. You see, he had heard of a city where at noon on a certain day of year, a stick wouldn't cast a shadow. That meant that the sun was directly overhead. Meanwhile, at the exact same time in Alexandria, a stick cast a shadow that measured 7.2 degrees. This showed him how round the Earth was. Since there are 360 degrees in a circle, if you measure the distance between the two cities, you can use proportions to calculate the distance all the way around the Earth, or the circumference. From there, you can calculate the volume of the Earth, which comes to about 250 billion cubic miles. Phew, that's big. But we're not quite done yet. We also need to know if the Earth is made of heavy stuff or light stuff. In other words, how dense is the Earth? Well, that depends on which layer of the Earth we're talking about. For example, the outer layer of the Earth, called the crust, is mostly made of relatively light silicon and oxygen. Meanwhile, we have the core of the Earth, which is mostly made of heavy iron. However, on average, the density of the Earth is about 25 billion tons per cubic mile. Okay, we're almost there. Remember how we said the Earth has a volume of about 250 billion cubic miles? Well, if there's 25 billion tons per cubic mile, then we get a weight of 6 billion tons. 1 ton is the weight of 1 car. So that's the weight of 6 billion cars. Whew. Man, the Earth is a real heavyweight. Thank you for that awesome question, Madison. And if you have a question to Ask Science, write us an email to askscience@ctsciencecenter.org. See you next time.